What's up, guys? It's me, Chris. Just wanted to do something a little different. Wanted to give you guys an update on my saltwater tank that's in my bedroom. Currently I have about 4 fish in here. If you can look under this rock right here hiding in the back, I call him a sand sifting goby. I can't remember his actual name, but he's the newest fish in the tank, and he does a great job of straightening out all of that nasty that gets in my sand. I have an A-can right up front here, and I'm on my day cycle. I've got some candy canes right here, a Kenya tree right behind them, and I've got my Duncan coral right up front here. And I'm really proud of this Duncan. When I got him, he was a single head frag, and now he's got, I think, 9 or 10 heads on him, so that's really cool. It's my peppermint shrimp that I love so much. And I forget what this guy's called. He's like a pillow though. I can't remember what his name is, but I picked him up. Here is my hammer coral. Is this thing not gonna focus? Sorry guys. My hammer coral, which is really cool. My frog spawn, which is also really cool. This also started out as a frag as well, so really like that particular coral quite a bit. And I always forget the name of this thing. It's I can't remember the name of that one or this one back here in the back, but I've got those 2 corals as well. Pipe organ, that's the name of this one. It just came to me. Pipe organ coral. And then I've also got some zoas here and some Polson zinnia up here. I've had to cut the zinnia like 4 times because it just grows like freaking crazy. Here is also another little coral that I've had from the beginning, and I've had this tank up now for about a year, and it will not stay on the rock because my urchin who's somewhere in here keeps knocking it over. But it's not really growing a lot. Right now I've got about 7 different types of snails in here, and I really like those. If you look up here behind the protein skimmer, you can see him back there hiding. That's my urchin. It's one of my large snails right there. I do have a wave maker on here, and like I said, we're in the daytime. My 2 Nemos are hanging out right now, and I rescued both those fish from Petco. I think they were in the quarantine tank. They were messed up. And there's my Blenny. He's hiding up under there somewhere. I don't know where he just went, but there he is. You can kind of see him. If I put zoom in, you can see my Blenny back there. I've got a really large tank in the living room that I'm going to show you guys at some point. I just lost, and it's a freshwater tank, so I just lost my large arowana fish. And I was really sad about that. He actually hopped out and died when I was at work. And so it was like a freak accident, to be honest, and he was about 2 foot long. So I came home and found him. So it was a bit of a bummer. But we're going to be taking that tank pretty soon and converting it over to a saltwater tank, which should be really cool. So we'll have a large saltwater tank. So this tank, my wife's always talking about a flower bed. So this particular tank in this room is going to be nothing but coral with maybe 1 or 2. We'll probably keep these 2, the fish that are in here actually, and then we're going to stock the other one with all kind of other stuff. I'll let you guys be a part of that through the whole process. We're going to drill that tank. We're going to, it's about 140 gallons. So we're going to drill it. We're going to do the live sand. We're going to do the live rock. We're going to do black instead of the standard color sand, so it's going to be the crushed coral. So it should look really cool once it's done. We're going to put a ton of coral in it, and we're going to put, you know, not a lot of fish, but I'll say maybe 10 or 12 fish in there. But primarily, you just got to be really careful. I'm going to be really selective of what I put in. I just wanted to show you this particular tank right now as it stands. And this is just an off-the-box, off-the-shelf tank. It's got, you know, you can see the filtration and stuff in the back, but you know, I don't care. My wife doesn't mind. It's just a really nice tank for us to look at in the room, especially when everything's out. And everything grows well. I dose once, maybe twice a week, depending on how my levels look. But other than that, it just stays, you know, pretty consistent. I do currently get my RODI water from my local fish store, but see, he's in that sand right now. You can see him. That's why I wanted to get down here so I can show you guys. That's what he does, is munch sand all day. But I do currently buy my water, salt and fresh water. I'm gonna start mixing my own very soon, and hopefully I won't have any issues doing that. I don't think so, because sorry guys, my local fish store uses the same water, gets water from the same place I do. They just have a RODI unit, so we'll be getting one soon at home, so we can keep a lot of water on standby, and that should be pretty good. Anyway, if you got any questions, let me know. This is the tank as it sits right now. I will be probably fragging this guy at some point because he's getting huge. But I'm super happy. And there's that Blenny sitting up on top there. I don't know if you picked up on him. He's a funny guy. He just kind of hangs out all over the place. So really cool fish. My favorite though in this particular tank is my peppermint shrimp. Or excuse me, my cleaner shrimp. I don't know what happened to my peppermint shrimp. He's missing. Either something ate him or he disappeared. Before I put anything in the tank, I do quarantine it just to make sure. I had at one point I had something get into the tank. It was bad, like it was ick or something else, but it wiped everything out. So I took all the fish out, quarantined them, and used coppermine on just the fish. Got those guys healthy for about, I think they stayed in there like 40 something odd days. Then from the quarantine tank, they got back in this tank, and I've not had any issues. I mean, just part of it, you're gonna lose some fish here or there, but overall we've had a lot of luck. And I mean, it just doesn't get any better than clownfish. They are super healthy fish, hardy fish, so it takes a lot for those guys to get sick, especially when your tank's running fairly decent. I do have some of those, I want to say they're Astrea starfish every now and then, and I just pull them out when I see them. I don't see them all the time, but I do see them occasionally, and I'm super proud of what this tank has become again. These candy canes, when I got them, they were like just a single small head frag, and over the last year they look really good, as does the Duncan, as does the Hammer, as does the frog spawn. And those Zoas, there was just a little small frag colony. I started with frags because we didn't have a lot of money to spend, and we didn't really know what we were doing. And so as we've learned a little bit more, it's blossoming. I just did a little bit of remodeling because I wanted to spread out a little bit, but I'm really happy with this personally. There's a lot of places in the rocks where the fish can swim through, little crevices and nooks, and they can hide. And one of my clownfish likes to host this Posenzinnia up here, which is funny. The other one just kind of hangs out in the frog spawn or hangs out in the Hammer. It just depends on what they're doing, but gives them a lot of nice coverage from us. They're very friendly when people come over. They don't hide. This guy is the only fish that hides. He gets kind of weirded out still, but he's the newest fish as well, so everybody else just kind of hangs out, including the Blenny. So that's it, guys. He's right back perched up on top of that coral right there, so looking right at us. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you want to see more fish tank videos. I'd be glad to do them for you, and I'm definitely gonna hopefully do a series where we go through and talk about everything that I'm gonna do with that big 140 in the living room. That's all I got. See you guys later. Bye.